Strawweight champion Rose Namajunas will defend her title in a rematch with Weilli Zhang in the co-main event of UFC 268 live from Madison Square Garden. Let's break it down. Weilli Zhang is 32 years old. She's 5'4" with a 63-inch reach and a record of 21-2, 10 knockouts and 7 submissions. Born in Handan, China, she began training in martial arts at the age of 12, learning kung fu as well as Chinese boxing and wrestling. While working as a fitness instructor, she began learning Brazilian Jiu Jitsu and decided to become a professional fighter. She made her pro debut in 2013, losing via decision to Meng Bo, then won her next 12 all by stoppage to claim her first title, winning the KFL Strawweight Championship via second-round knockout over Simone Duarte. After 4 defenses, she made her UFC debut in 2018 with a win over Danielle Taylor, then followed that up with a first-round submission over Jessica Aguilar. She beat Tecia Torres by decision, then blew out Jessica Andrade in 42 seconds, stunning her with a right cross and then bombarding her with knees and punches to get the stoppage and claim the women's strawweight title. After moving to Dubai and failing several times to obtain a visa, she was finally allowed to enter the U.S. to defend her title against Joanna Jędrzejczyk. In one of the greatest fights in UFC history, Zhang pulled out a split-decision victory in a brutally epic war that saw both women combine for 351 significant strikes and spend the night in the hospital. The bout was declared the fight of the year, and both women were given a 2-month medical suspension. 13 months later, she made her second defense against former champion Rose Namajunas, losing her title via first-round knockout from a brutal head kick. A technically sound striker, Magnum possesses immense power, a high fight IQ, excellent wrestling, and the ability to walk down opponents and control the distance. Rose Namajunas is 29 years old. She's 5'5" with a 65-inch reach and a record of 10-4 with 2 knockouts and 5 submissions. From Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Thug Rose began training in martial arts at the age of 5, attaining her black belt at 9. She began training in Brazilian Jiu Jitsu and kickboxing under Duke Rufus while still in high school. After graduation, she had a brief amateur career going 4-0 before turning pro at Invicta FC4, scoring a third-round submission over Emily Kagan, and followed that up with a wild flying armbar submission in her second fight. After dropping a decision to Tecia Torres, she joined the UFC for Season 20 of The Ultimate Fighter. She scored 3 straight submissions over Alice Chambers, Joanne Calderwood, and Rhonda Marcos to make it to the finals. However, she lost via rear naked choke in the third round. In 2015, she defeated both Angela Hill and Paige Van Zandt via rear naked choke and followed those wins with a decision over Tecia Torres. After submitting Michelle Waterson, she took on strawweight champion Joanna Jędrzejczyk, and despite being a massive underdog, she knocked out Jędrzejczyk with a vicious 1-2 in the first round. Following her decision victory in the rematch, she was forced to take the rest of the year off due to a compression fracture of her vertebrae, which she sustained while training with Valentina Shevchenko. Upon her return, she dominated Jessica Andrade, but ultimately lost via knockout when she was slammed down in the second round. In July of 2020, she got her revenge, defeating Andrade by split decision, and on April 24, 2021, she took on the formidable Weilli Zhang, knocking out the champion with a thunderous head kick in round 1 to become the first woman to reclaim her title in the UFC. One of the most well-rounded women in the sport, Rose is a highly proficient striker with excellent footwork and kicks, and after closing the distance, will usually go for submission. Can a refocused Weilli Zhang use her immense strength and powerful punches to exact a revenge? Or will Thug Rose use her superior footwork and striking ability to cement her standing as one of the pound-for-pound best in the sport? Tune in to UFC 268, Zhang vs. Namajunas, and let's find out.